Hey guys, so this is Mega Snow Lizard doing another video review. Okay, when I said I like triple changers, maybe I was a little wrong. Because right now I have animated Blitzwing. Okay, he's an okay tank. I'm wondering if I have his transformation wrong, because every time when I touch these treads, they're not really locked in anywhere, they just flop around a lot. Doesn't matter if it's in robot mode, doesn't matter if it's in tank mode, doesn't matter if it's in jet mode. It doesn't really sit. I could try to no, I don't know, not touch it, or try to. That's really the best I could do. And if you don't touch it, it's fine. But this is a toy, you're supposed to mess around with it. So right now it's in tank mode, kind of like a dwarf-sized tank mode, kind of compacted. Not really all that balanced. There's most of the stuff in the back, and the treads don't go all the way back. And the front doesn't look that bad, especially with this big giant cannons sticking right at your face. But because of the transformation stuff, I'm just gonna fire these missiles and put them off to the side. Alright, so I'm going to transform him really quickly to jet mode. Basically, the only things that you really do is like fold these wings back, put this, rotate it back, then lock the treads in place, and fold out the cockpit, which I will just present to you right now. Come on. That's another thing. This one always likes to fall off a lot. I have no idea why. Maybe I'm too strong? I don't think I am too strong. There we go. Oh, I was pulling it the wrong way. Okay, so basically you want these out that way. You can rotate them, but because my missiles are out already, there's no point. Pull these things out. I'll mess with that part later. Nothing really sits well on this figure. You go underneath, you pull the cockpit part out, like so, then you have it basically accordions in. So you want to pull the nose part out. There you go. That makes a nose cone. And it's really fidgety. It just unsnapped itself. There we go. Okay, from there, if you did this portion correct, you should be able to fold this part up, fold it out, fold this part up. There you go. And you see these two tabs are supposed to fit into the feet, which are basically under. You unplug that. There you go. So you go underneath, pull out the feet that you basically use for transformation. It's easier pulling out the heel first. You can just push on that to bring out the rest of the foot. Then you want to put the heel back into the foot and close that thing up. See, as I said, I have very floppy treads. So basically the treads over here will basically fit into the holes on the feet. That'll somewhat lock it in place, these treads, but as you see, I'm having trouble with that. You can't lock it in place if it keeps on moving around. Come on. I'm really hoping it's just my figure, where the treads are not really settled. There are tabs, but it just doesn't sit. Wait a second, I'm going to take it off screen. Only because I need a better viewing angle. And that's pretty much him in jet mode. He seems kind of springy, but there we are. So we have his treads, his jet cockpit looking area. kind of weak on the jet mode, but it's okay because that's how he is shown in the Transformers animated. There's a little bit of gapping here, but I think that's fine too. Just as long as it holds the treads in place. See, in jet mode, it actually keeps the treads from flopping around, unlike the tank mode, because it plugs into something. So I like this mode a little bit better than the tank, only because it's more stable, which is unfortunate. But the tank mode actually does look a little better. Okay, so if you want to transform it, all you have to do is unlock this, which I was having trouble with earlier, and unlock these parts, but then it's already done that. You want to fold this part in, put that part down, flip the head around, and you see dual heads, but let me just rotate to a crazy face. I like the crazy face the best, because it looks like demonic and kind of cool. Okay, unpeg the feet, pull the legs down, and basically the leg's already done. Basically, you just put the foot up, pull out the heel, and that's basically one of the feet. Do the same thing on this side. I wonder if it's too low on the shot. Oh yeah, it's too low. Sorry. So that's basically its legs. Okay. And from there, you just want to pull these things forward, and then rotate this part back and pull the arms out like that. So rotate the wings part on the back of the arm, pull these arms down, so you have enough space to do that. You could actually pull these out if you like, depending on how you like it. And the back, the turret mode, you just fold this all in. You just rotate it up, and there you go. You can rotate this. You're supposed to actually rotate this around. There we go. So it gives you more clearance on the arm area. So now you have massive articulation. It could go all the way around. It kind of swivels at the bicep. Has double elbow, which is kind of cool. His hand does go in and out, not up and down. It does not move anywhere else. It just goes in and out like that. There's no waist articulation. It has ball joint. Oh wait, no, it's not a ball joint. It's somewhat ratchet joint, plus another hinge that goes around that way. It does a bend 360 at the above the knee. Has a single joint knee. The foot actually goes up and down, and the heel actually goes in and out. So you have lots of, except for side to side, there's no real motion on side to side on the ankle. Yeah, as a triple changer, I think he's the weakest out of all the triple changers I've seen so far. I only own one right now, the Astro Train, but I'm assuming the Octane triple changer is actually a little better than this. I'm just keeping this guy because he is a triple changer, but he's not one of the best ones. I like his other two faces. I think that's kind of cool. His stronger face, his smart face, but it's always a crazy one that has my heart. Yeah. Overall, robot mode is really nice. I have to admit, robot mode is nice. There's no real jingling parts really. It doesn't seem loose. Tank mode, it's the treads that ruined it for me. Jet mode, at least the treads don't move, and it's a little bit more stable than the tank. At least with mine, it is. I'm not sure about your figures. I think you guys might love Blitzwing, but he's not my cup of tea, unfortunately. But yeah, so this is Megas Lozid giving my 2 cents on Transformers Animated Blitzwing. Yay! So disappoint. You can skip him out if you are not a collector. But yeah, this is Megas Lozid signing off.